Could the money coming in from tariffs finally start benefiting you and turn into stimulus checks? Well, let's dive into this video and see exactly what you could expect, whether or not it's realistic, and if you are going to be getting stimulus checks from these. So, to quickly introduce myself, I run a real estate fund. My name is Hayato, and I've personally done over 250 plus deals, 1,000 plus collectively with my partners. And I've been in this business for about 10 years now. I have nothing to sell you, and I'm just sharing what's happening and how it could affect you ultimately. So, comment below, would you support the government sending you money from tariffs? I'd love to hear what your thoughts are. Now, let's just dive right in. So, what's going on? A new idea is being talked about in Washington to use money from tariffs to send checks to Americans. And in June, they saw a slight bump in surplus in the tariff income that was coming in. And so, with that, when Donald Trump was asked what you're going to do with that surplus, his team actually proposed that that money could be rebated back to Americans in the form of direct checks. Missouri Republican Senator Josh Hawley announced that the American Workers Rebate Act of 2025 could be something that's proposed and aims at sending checks to Americans. And this would be a rebate check, just like a stimulus check you might have received before. But in this case, you're using the surplus from the tariffs and sending that back to the American people. Now, I know a lot of American people have been hurt by the tariffs because a lot of what's happened has been passed down to the consumers. So when you go grocery shopping, you might have seen that the prices of some goods have gone up. And that could mainly be due to tariffs and many other various reasons as well. But the tariffs definitely did have a play in it. And so with the consumers now having to pay more for their daily lives, this rebate check could be something that eases that. Now, is it a permanent solution? Most likely not, because you cannot be doing rebates on a monthly basis or have significant stimulus checks going out at all times. However, this could alleviate a little bit of what the American people have been going through. So let's see how much money we're actually talking about here. The Rebate Act would provide a minimum of $600 per adult and dependent child, or $2,400 for a family of four, according to news officials. And the benefit would be reduced 5% for joint filers with an adjusted gross income above $150,000, or single filers earning more than $75,000 individually. So if you earn more than that amount, your benefits would reduce just about 5%. So nothing significant really. But if you do earn more, then you're essentially going to get just slightly less from the stimulus check, or the rebate check as they like to call it. Economists say that it could go both ways. The positive is that it puts money into people's pockets to help pay for groceries, gas, or rent temporarily, and it could increase consumer spending and boost small businesses. The negative is that it might raise inflation if too much money floods the economy, and if they do print too much money or spend too much of that surplus, because that surplus may not last forever. And it also doesn't address higher prices on imported goods, since companies are passing on the cost of tariffs to consumers. So although this might be a temporary alleviation for the consumers, there's a good chance that the second, third, fourth, fifth month after the stimulus check, people are still going to be struggling with groceries, gas, and rent. So what do you think? Would you want to check from tariff money? Do you think it would actually help you and your family? Drop your thoughts in the comments and hit like and subscribe for more updates like this.